grab your tea, because the royal drama just hit boiling point again. And let's be real, were we even surprised? So apparently, there's been another so-called peace talk between Prince Harry and the royal family. But let's not kid ourselves, it was anything but peaceful. If you thought this was going to be some heartfelt reunion story, nope, it's more like Harry throwing a royal tantrum again. And yes, it involves Meghan too. Here's the latest, Prince Harry is still demanding an apology. But not just for himself, oh no, he wants one for Meghan too. From who? None other than King Charles and Prince William. According to Harry, they owe Meghan for, you guessed it, racism. Now, can we just pause for a second? This man has written a book tearing into his own family. He's done a Netflix series. He cried to Oprah. He aired every private detail on every platform available. And after all that, he thinks he's still the one who deserves an apology? Seriously? The entire royal institution was publicly dragged by Harry and Meghan, and now Harry's sitting there acting like the wounded party. Come on. The audacity. But wait, it gets better. Despite everything, despite the media circus, the betrayal, the public outbursts, the press is now trying to rebrand Harry. Yep, suddenly, he's being painted as this poor, misunderstood soul who just wants to reconnect with his family. A changed man, a softened heart. Insert eye roll here. Who's buying this? Prince William certainly isn't. And frankly, why should he? He's held his ground. He's said nothing publicly, but sources are making it clear. William is not interested in letting his brother waltz back into the royal family like nothing happened. The trust is gone, burned to ashes. Can you blame him? Every time Harry has a private conversation, it ends up in a book or a documentary. The guy's practically turned his own family into content. Trust doesn't survive that. And yet here comes the media. Shiny new headlines, fluffy interviews, carefully planted quotes. Let's talk about Charlotte Griffiths, shall we? She's been popping up on GB News, Talk TV, basically every UK outlet that'll have her pushing this narrative that Meghan's only not coming back to the UK because she's afraid of being booed. Booed? Oh please, it's not the boos that are keeping her away. It's the fact that she's burned every single royal bridge she ever walked on. Let's be honest, she's about as welcome in Buckingham Palace as a raccoon at a garden party. And the timing of all this PR spin? Not suspicious at all, right? Meghan's just launched her new wine brand. Their Netflix deals are drying up. The Spotify deal, canceled. The book sales, yesterday's news. So what now? Cue the maybe we'll go back to Britain teaser headlines. Not because they actually want to return, but because they need relevance. They need headlines. They need you talking about them. It's PR 101. Say something vague enough to stir the pot and let the speculation do the work. And just like that, we've got media pieces claiming Harry and Meghan have no plans to return to the UK, which by the way is exactly the kind of headline that makes people think, wait, are they thinking about coming back? Classic reverse psychology. And let's not ignore the elephant in the room, the Daily Mail. Yes, the same Daily Mail Harry is actively suing, now suddenly trying to spin a redemption arc for him? Make it make sense. That's how you know it's all orchestrated. The media isn't just reporting anymore, they're manufacturing. And the British public? They see right through it. We haven't forgotten the interviews, the snide comments, the victim narrative. We remember the Oprah bombshells, the Netflix drama, the arrogance. Now we're supposed to believe Prince William's the bad guy for not forgiving and forgetting? Absolutely not. He's doing exactly what anyone in his position would do, protecting his family and the monarchy from two people who turned royal life into a reality show and cashed in on it. And now, when the spotlight's fading, they want back in? Nope, not happening. Now let's talk about this so-called peace summit that's got everyone whispering. Word on the street is there was a secret meeting. Yep, a hush-hush sit-down between Harry's team and King Charles's communications staff. But here's the kicker. This top-secret meeting somehow got leaked. Surprise, surprise, right? Photos, details, insider commentary, all over the headlines like royal confetti. And has anyone denied the leak, taken legal action, condemned it? Nope, not a single peep. You know why? Because it wasn't a leak. It was a setup, a beautifully staged, PR-approved leak. You can smell the spin from a mile away. This was pure strategy, not some unfortunate accident. Even media insiders like Lauren Lanfaro, who spent her entire career decoding this kind of thing, immediately called it out. The photos, the timing, the way the articles were worded, it all screamed calculated. It wasn't a friend of a friend who spilled the beans. This came straight from someone deep inside the PR machine, and the goal? To make it look like Harry's working his way back in, to show that Charles is open to talks, to soften Harry's image for the press, for the palace, and for the public. But here's the thing, the person they really want to wear down isn't Charles, it's William. Because William's not budging. He knows this game. He's watched his brother turn personal pain into tabloid gold. He's seen the documentaries, he's read the interviews. The betrayal is still fresh, still raw, and no amount of soft-focused press coverage is going to make him forget. Harry and Meghan had their chance. They threw it away. Publicly, loudly, and repeatedly. And now? Now they want back in, cloaked in this fake image of humility and forgiveness. Not happening, but that isn't stopping the press from trying. Suddenly, every other royal commentator is peddling this idea that maybe, just maybe, Harry's coming around, that he's looking for closure, that he's ready to reconcile. Oh, please, where was that energy when he was accusing his family of cruelty, of ignoring Meghan's mental health, of letting the media destroy them? Where was this Harry during the Oprah interview, or the Netflix docuseries, or the tell-all memoir, and now they're trying to paint him as the peacemaker? Give us a break. Even publications that used to be critical are falling in line. The Daily Telegraph's royal editor, Victoria Ward, wrote this suspiciously sympathetic article hinting that Harry might be seeking forgiveness. Suddenly, he's no longer the angry rebel prince. He's the misunderstood little brother just longing to come home. And let's not forget how perfectly timed all this is with Meghan's wine brand launch on Queen Camilla's birthday. Coincidence? Not a chance. It was bold, it was loud, and it was totally deliberate. Meghan knows exactly what she's doing. Attach her product to a royal adjacent event, and boom, instant headlines. Classic celebrity PR play, but this wasn't about wine, this was about relevance. Attach your name to the royal brand just enough to get attention, but not enough to look desperate. Too late for that. The public isn't stupid. We see the game. This isn't rebranding, it's rehashing. The same strategy, the same spin, just with a new label slapped on top. And now we've got writers like Tessa Dunlop dragging Princess Diana into the mix, saying Diana would be heartbroken that William isn't rushing to forgive Harry. Excuse me? Using Diana's memory as emotional blackmail? That's low, even for royal drama standards. Diana fought hard for her boys, yes, but let's not twist her legacy into an excuse for Harry and Meghan's behavior. She wasn't out here airing her family's secrets for Netflix ratings, and yet this pressure campaign is building, slowly, steadily, ruthlessly, because here's the harsh truth. William can't clap back. He can't go on talk shows, he can't drop a documentary, he can't write a juicy memoir. His silence is his duty. It's about profit. And Harry and Meghan, they're running out of it. Their content dried up, their sympathy dried up, their credibility hanging by a thread, and now all they've got left is this desperate attempt to twist public memory and crawl back into a world they blew up. But let's be absolutely clear, that door is closed, and it's closed for a reason. While Harry plays victim from his Montecito mansion, Prince William is walking the long, quiet road. No books, no interviews, no reality shows, just presence, composure, and duty. The kind of responsibility the crown demands. And that's the difference. Harry and Meghan cashed out on drama. William is investing in stability. The media's pushing this fantasy that Harry just wants to reunite, that William is being cold and unforgiving. But let's not get it twisted. William isn't being cruel. He's being smart. He's protecting his family, his father, the monarchy, and frankly himself. Because once you've been burned that bad, you don't just hand someone the matchbox again. And yet the press keeps running with these reunion dreams, imagining Harry and Meghan back on the Buckingham Palace balcony by 2027. Seriously? Valentine Lowe, once a hard-hitting royal correspondent, recently fed this fairy tale like it was some kind of royal rom-com. Meghan all smiles. Harry brooding beside her, the crowd cheering, a nice, neat storybook ending. What a joke. That's not journalism. It's scripted PR fluff, meant to make you forget the truth and believe a polished lie. The real story? The monarchy remembers. And not just the men in suits or the PR advisors. The institution remembers. The betrayal, the media ambushes, the public meltdowns. William, more than anyone, has felt the sting of his brother turning their family's worst moments into entertainment. And now, the very press that lapped up Harry and Meghan's drama is trying to flip it around and make William the villain? Please, let's not ignore how one-sided this entire saga has been. Harry got to scream his story from the rooftops. Meghan got to throw daggers with a smile. They monetized their truth on every platform imaginable. And William? He said nothing. No interviews, no counters, no revenge book tour. His silence has been louder than any press release. And it's been steady, resolute, painfully mature. That's why the public is waking up. That's why the spin is falling apart. Because at the end of the day, you can fake humility, you can fake headlines, you can fake reconciliation, but you can't fake character. And William, he's got it. He's not playing to the cameras. He's not staging forgiveness summits. He's not pretending everything's okay just to win a PR battle. He's showing what a future king looks like. One who chooses duty over drama, dignity over dollars, legacy over likes. And here's the brutal truth Harry and Meghan won't say out loud. They need the royal family more than the royal family needs them. That crown still shines with or without them. And when the documentaries are done, the podcast checks stop coming and the headlines dry up, what's left? William will still be there, silent, steady, standing where he always was, because in the end, it's not the loudest voice that wins. It's the one that never had to shout in the first place.